Hi everybody, welcome to GearGossip. We are talking guitars tonight. We are talking the Malindi Series 1 by Coura guitars. Coura, never heard of them? Well, this is a pity because they're around for about 30 years now. They're building guitars in Africa, Kenya, so not Taiwan, not Vietnam or Mexico. They're building in Africa. I mentioned Mexico and Vietnam because you might think if somebody builds guitars like these, in Africa, there might be some cheapo fair trade solutions. Just give the poor people a little bit of money and buy a semi-decent guitar. No, we are talking about pro-grade instruments here, built with some sort of African tradition. They have some sort of tradition when it comes to sound and woodcraft. So, enough talking, seeing the guitar. So, again, the Malindi Series 1 by Coura Guitars. All mahogany construction here, and I already have to break because I always run into trouble if I'm talking about instruments that have a lot of customization here. So Peter was nice enough to send me 3 guitars, 3 different guitars. But I will start out with this one because it's the most current way to build it. There's some sort of evolution going on here. So we start out with the headstock. Headstock with a hole and tuners, a logo, and a mega super chunky truss rod, and a hole big enough for any sort of tool. Now you might start whining because the neck is supposed to break with that big hole. No, it's not. Ha ha ha. That's a chunk of wood here that keeps the whole thing from breaking or falling apart. We have a 0 fret, frets, and a fretboard made of rosewood in this case. Here we have the neck, almost one piece mahogany thing. Very D-shaped, that doesn't get any thicker up to the body, but only wider. Only has 41 millimeters in this case, but you can get anything. No 0 fret, 38 millimeters to 47 millimeters. It doesn't really matter. It's just what you want. What you want also includes tuners, anything from Goto or Schaller. Then we have a body, a cavity covered with wood. Okay, Malindi model. Almost always 2 P90. So we have a P90 model here. We have a volume and 2 tone controls, more on this later, and a toggle switch. And then this bridge here. This bridge might look on first sight like it's made of tin or something like this, very thin and flimsy. Actually, we're talking 8mm solid steel here. Yeah, this is Peter Coura's version of a wraparound tailpiece. The whole construction rests on bolts, like on any other wraparound tailpiece, with 2 screws here to have the overall distance. And then we have these 2 also very solid steel things here that can be angled. So the whole bridge can be angled, moved in a distance, and these 2 wipers can be adjusted for your desired intonation. So what more? We have 2 strap locks here. Don't worry, there's also one here. Just for a different playing position. The whole thing is very tele-like, if you want to. Telecaster style. Maybe a little bit further in this direction if it hangs around your neck. And the tone controls. This is a so-called rhythm clean control. That means you are turning down the bass frequencies of the neck pickup. So this whole neck thing gets thinner and loses some sort of volume, as you can imagine. And here we have a different sort of tone party. The short of it is, it's a tone party that is not just muffling all the sound, but it keeps some sort of treble in there and some sort of mid-range. So it's just not a simple roll-off. This is the current thing here. That's the way they look. This is mahogany. You can have painted versions, different colors, red or green. This is where I will stop with this thing here and show you the possibilities. Yeah, this is also an all mahogany thing here. Quite a lot more heavy. Has this beautiful chalk-like graphic here. Where are the differences? For example, different sort of Goto tuners. 44mm neck width. This is really chunky. This is a weapon to me. This D shape actually works quite well if you're playing like this. If you like me, somebody with a thumb around the neck, and wow, 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 just a little bit too big actually. And we have different pickups here and the same control layout. Well, this is the Humphrey, like Humphrey Bogart, and that means it's hum-free. Ha ha ha. In this case, we have Kinmans in here, Kinman pickups. The other pickups are Heusels. And then we have something that is, well, let's say a little bit more Africa than the other ones. This is the Art Custom. Ha ha ha. Here we have a more angled setup, angled headstock and so on, but this is a thing of the past. It's just here for comparison of sound for pickups and woods. We have a maple neck here, and the neck is 40 millimeter, but very deep, very round and very deep. The body is very light. The wood is called mukango. If there is an English expression for this, I don't know it. Let's just talk about 1 minute about things that I think could be improved, because they're improving all the time, so they might take these tips. On some models, this plate here is too close to this side. This is not only visually unpleasing, sometimes it's so far up in this direction that I am afraid that something on stage or in your car or somewhere else could get caught here and rip off. Well, the guitar rips off something else, or the plate gets damaged, which could be a bummer 10 minutes before your gig. Let's go electrified. As you can hear, true single coils. Well, neck first. Middle. Noiseless combination. And the bridge. Some chords. So, and now for this rhythm clean. So this is actually quite cool to cut bass. And with this volume on the maybe too fat neck. Let's change the guitar, the Art Custom. This one has way less output. And sounds way more hollow. Middle position, noiseless. And the bridge. Quack. Back to this rhythm clean thing here. So we're on the neck pickup. If this is too for your rhythm, and oh, I completely forgot the other one. I think you're getting the idea. So this was the Art Custom Mukango maple combination, and now for the P90 Humphrey. Woof! This has way more output than the other ones, so I will turn down on the amp for get a clean sound. So again, we are on the neck pickup. Middle. Well, the whole construction here and the pickups together make for a more mid-rangey sound. So we have more upper mid-range, lower mid-range, less deep bass and less top end, which is, yeah, just different. Not my favorite thing for clean things. Not for checking the clean thing here. Rhythm clean. It's more audible on this guitar. I guess for this sort of very almost mega clean sounds, I'd go for the custom. If we now dial in a different sound, slightly more drive to it and less bass, so we're talking about the rock band rhythm player here. Or the Tom Petty style, huh? This is the neck. And the bridge. Straight to another guitar. Less output. Bridge. And the art custom. It stays in character. Let's put it like this. Quack, quack, quack. Maybe you are disappointed for me just noodling all the same stuff all the time. Well, it's meant to compare the guitars, not showcasing my skills. Now for something completely different. Now we're gonna dial in distortion. So here we go for gain. Real single coils. We are on the neck pickup. rhythm clean. Bridge or middle position. Oh, silence. Bridge. Bah. Bah. Back to the original model. Now the differences between these pickups really get apparent. And the differences in playability. Wee-wee. Middle. Very pronounced walk. Bridge. Oh, looks like the bridge hamburger, the bridge P90 likes treble boosters and distortion. Well, but and now for the Humphrey neck pickup. Yeah. Now I prefer the Kinmans. Middle position. And the bridge pickup. Clean thing here, the rhythm clean. Ooh. I could go on forever on all of them, on all three guitars, because I actually like them a lot. They have some sort of vibe to it that makes you want to play them, if you know what I mean. They are not into high gloss, super duper accurately done hardware and woodwork. They're into sound. If I had to recommend something, if you like the traditional single coin sound and the twangy nature and a lot of things to come from your fingers, I'd go for the Art Custom, especially if you like light guitars. If you like heavy guitars, but if you like a lot of twang and stability and cutting mid-range, I'd go for this combination. And for playability, I'd go for the original model because of the higher frets. So it's really up to you what you want. Check them out. You go to Frankfurt to the Guitar Center, and yeah, I will type down some links here where you can find more information on them. Stay tuned and check out Kenya guitars. They're really worth it. and I'm very, very sad that I have to send them back. Well, see you.